Hey guys, this week's connection is with my sister Kisha. We talked a lot about how we would feel if we did not reach our goals, which is something that we can all, I think, identify with, and it's really hard and a really kind of roller coaster of emotions that you see in the video. Talking to her was really a treat for me, and I hope that you enjoy it. These videos that I shot in Boston are really coming in handy as it's so cold and hard to catch people on the street. If you like these videos, would you please comment and share? And subscribe to them on YouTube so that you don't miss the new content every Tuesday and so that you don't miss your connection. This is Street Connect, a project that I started to bring more purpose and connection into New York City life. And I do that by having conversations with strangers.
What if you never accomplish the goals, like your life goals?
A couple years ago, I had this same thought, like, what if I never do more? What if I never accomplish more? What if I never am able to escape this kind of plane that I'm living on? What is that gonna do to me, you know? And I think it's done two things. One, it's made me feel more contentment in my life, realizing that, man, I'm living a full, rich life where I feel like I'm at least impacting some people on some level. Mm-hmm. And I feel good about that. And I feel like I'm constantly living my life in light of how am I loving people, and am I loving people well? Because that's an important thing for me. So it's done that, made me more intentional about my relationships and how I'm living. The other thing that I feel like it's done, it's made me very jaded about life and death. I'm just I'm gonna die soon. It doesn't even matter. I'm older now. I'm gonna stay here. We're just gonna stay in this 2-bedroom apartment, and I'm fine. My life is content, but I can't dream anymore. I feel like I've lost in recent years my ability to dream big, you know? So when I'm thinking about planning for Street Connect, or I feel in my 20s, I just had mad big ideas. I'm gonna do this, and now I'm just kind of listen, if I could post this video once a week,
then I've arrived. I've accomplished what I need to do. The kids are in bed.
Exactly. And I can
and
now
it's done.
Watch an episode of this. And then this is what life will be for the next, I don't know, I'd be am I gonna, I don't know. Sometimes you just feel I'm gonna die soon. You know, not not in a scary way, whatever.
Right.
But kind of
not in a morbid way.
Not in a morbid way, but just man, this life has passed and I've done some good things. But then it's these good things don't really even be amounting to nothing. And it's just crazy. It's oh, I'm on a billboard. Oh, I broke the internet in Paris. Oh, I did this. And for what? I'm still out here trying to get a job and having to do these same things over and over and over again. There's just still people who reach the top at the height of their field, and they still need to work. You know what I mean? So it's kind of this reality sets in where you're well, maybe life is not all, maybe this is it.
Yeah. So
I think, I don't know, because I want to be able to dream and to be oh, we're going to own this brownstone. Our biggest dream, which we don't necessarily share with a lot of people, was to own a whole New York City block. Mm-hmm. And I think when we were first, we took real estate classes, we were we're going to do this, we're going to revitalize communities, and we're going to da-da-da. And now I'm yo, I cannot, we still renting out here. Yeah. It's you just don't know, you know what I mean? Because you have all these big dreams and you're grinding, you're trying, but you really don't know what's going to happen. So you have to, I feel for me, it's been about finding contentment, but then also still striving.
Yeah. But
then what I've been trying to figure out is then how do I have the ability to still dream with contentment? Because that's been the hardest struggle for me right now. That was a really good question. Ugh, whatever. What's your greatest fear?
I think my greatest fear definitely stems off of the question that I first asked you, was that I'll never reach my goal, my full potential. Similarly to you, I feel we've accomplished a lot of things together. You know, we've traveled to many different continents in the world. We've stepped in many different continents. We've had kids, we have husbands, you know. We're hoping for more money in our lives, you know. We're hoping for more. We've been on Family Feud, which a lot of people like, you know, I don't know.
Like that.
So it's like, I feel like in that sense, you know, I've accomplished a lot. And to others, they feel like I've accomplished a lot. But it's like, for me, I feel like if I don't reach like the height of my career, like if I don't like make a lot of money, or if I don't have a talk show one day, or if I don't like maybe become the next Oprah, that's probably my biggest fear. Everyone only has one life to live, but some people, I feel like they reached what they were meant to do on this earth, you know? So I guess like to the question I asked you earlier, it's like, yo, I feel like it would more so be like an endless pursuit. Like, I don't think I could ever give up on trying to strive for what I really want to be in this life, because I feel like that's what I'm meant to do. But if I never accomplish that, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's going to be on my deathbed, or I don't know if I'm going to die suddenly and not even know that I haven't accomplished that.
Death is mad crazy,
because it could just be like, oh, well, didn't know I didn't do it, so I guess I'm good. You know, and I feel like every day I'm just really striving to be the best that I can be, kind of like you, like striving to be content in the space that I'm at, and striving to like let my light shine where I am now. But I feel like if I never like get to the point where I can buy my mom a house, and I can pay you back for co-signing on my loan, and I can like buy the things that I want and not have to like look at price tags every single time I shop. It's like if I never get to that point, then I'll feel like, oh man, you know? But then it's like the silver lining is just that we're still moving our generation forward, you know? Like, we're the first ones who were born in America. So it's like, yes, we have a heavy mantle on us, but at the same time, like, you know, you have 2 masters. I'm working on mine. We're moving our generation forward. So it's like at the same time, it's like, yo, we're setting up our kids to be able to achieve the things that we've always wanted to achieve in life, you know? So that feels like a success. But at the same time, I want to see it in my lifetime. You know, I don't want to have to wait until I'm not here, right? I mean, I can't wait until I'm not here. It's actually virtually impossible, right? So it's like, I want it to happen while I'm still alive and not and able to enjoy it, right? Like, I don't want to be walking around with a cane and then it's like, oh Lord, like, no. All of a sudden I get a southern accent and I'm like, oh Lord, thank you, like, no. I want to be able to enjoy it whilst I am here.
Whilst I have breath in my lungs.
Yes, whilst I'm still breathing. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah. I feel you. It's